Oh, lovely. Because Mummy keeps pushing for... Oh, girls will want that. The girls will... Stand over by that side. Cool, hi.
Predictions of what two of your friends will be when they are older. Leighton will be a singer, an R&B singer, and a dancer. Cartony will be a hairstylist who does people's hair for weddings and other occasions. Okay, I asked Cartony, Cartony just came to us this year, so we're really lucky to have Cartony. What has been your most... I don't change once you're up here. What has been your most memorable moment at camp this year, seeing heaps of dolphins? What would you like to be when you're older? I think Jerry was right, a hairstylist. What are your predictions of what two of your friends will be when they are older? Randy Pye will be a makeup artist and Jariana will be a teacher. Who has been your greatest influence and why? Do you want to say something else? Okay. What has been your most memorable moment? Logan said going to athletics this year and just seeing how big the stadium was. What would you like to be when you're older? A mechanic. What are your predictions of what two of your friends will be when they are older? Harley is going to be a professional rugby player like Jerry Collins. And Ty is going to be a rapper. Nice one. Okay, I asked Harley what was his most memorable moment. When I came second in the relays and in the sprints. We had several students doing really well, and Harley was one of those people. What would you like to be when you're older? I want to be a graphic designer. What are your predictions of what two of your friends will be when they are older? Clayton will be an artist and Ty will be a professional boxer. Who has been your greatest influence and why? If you didn't get that, his auntie, because his auntie's taught him heaps of things. What has been your most embarrassing moment? When my mum growled at me in front of my mates.
Plenty more of that.
Big clap. Okay, Alex. Let's give Alex a go. Okay. I asked Ty, what has been your most memorable moment? He said, this was probably a couple of weeks ago, a few weeks ago, when Logan got a runaway try at touch. That's quite nice. What would you like to be when you're older? Be a professional rugby league player. What are your predictions of what two of your friends will be when they are older? Santana will be an All Black and Clayton will be a graffiti artist. Who has been your greatest influence and why? This is the second time someone said Trey Fakura, because he's never mean to people, always kind, and he's kind to me. What has been your most embarrassing moment? Well, the table tennis is a very competitive thing at our school, and his most embarrassing moment is when he lost to Hedawini. And Hedawini had a broken leg. It was on a big clap. Okay, the next person. Angus has been away, so I wasn't able to click photos for him, but we'll give him a clap to come up. And he said going to camp this year. Obviously camp has had a big impact on a lot of these children. What would you like to be when you're older? Either an artist or follow in his brother's footsteps and be a soldier. What are your predictions of what two of your friends will be when they are older? Ty will be a mechanic building mean-ass cars, and Logan will be a hot rod promoter. Like his dad, I think. Who has been your greatest influence and why? My brother Regan, because he's taught me a lot of things about his life and his experiences. And what has been your most embarrassing moment? When I was in room 6, just when he was this tall and little, John Paul pushed me into the desk because I took a crayon off him. And he still remembers. Okay, let's give him a big clap. And it's the last person tonight. This person joined us this year. Sorry, Brian, this has to start here for a moment. This is why we provided this special night for them. And we wanted just for them as well, and for the camps to come later on. They really have conducted this house very well. I think they were a little bit blown away by all the work that the teachers have put into preparing tonight. There's been many trips into town getting things and getting resources, and they've been working tirelessly today. Now Mr. Petty and Mrs. Clark said a few words, but I think what we have to remember is that these students here have had many teachers at the school. Many of them have had many teachers at the school, and they've all had an influence and had a part in educating these children. So I'd like all the teachers to stand up. I'd like all the teachers to stand up. All the staff to stand up. Now I'd like all the students to give them a clap. I'm sure all these teachers, I'm sure all these teachers will have will be looking keenly at college to see how well they progress through college. Josh.
We have put in a lot of work, we've all worked really hard, but we really, really enjoyed how much you were looking forward to us, and that made it special for us. And yeah, just look out for each other.